the scenario.
Got it. It really does. That countdown is like, I mean, it might as well be a doomsday ticker for me. My whole body shuts down, rattles.
I feel like
and steam pop out.
You emotionally are acting like the supermarket's about to close and you're running to the checkout register with no cart and just the loose items. Like,
just juggling milk and eggs.
Yeah.
And a full chicken.
It's
welcome,
going to be
everybody.
so Pavlov.
Oh.
Damn.
I was going to say it's going to be... Sorry. I was going to...
Yeah,
I don't even want to say
might
my
as well
thing. It's gonna be,
now.
no.
Yeah,
It's
it was
over.
a
It's all over.
It was a perfect
It's
flow, so
all
go ahead.
over.
Sagalow, the human dam.
No, it wasn't a good flow. I think I might be off by a couple seconds because I was going in with the conversation.
Are you blaming the internet for that?
Oh, man.
It's so pathetic.
It really is. It's not my lack of comedic timing. It's the Wi-Fi, you see.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to another episode of Here's the Scenario. This is a hypothetical-based podcast where we answer your what-ifs, morality questions, scenarios, this, that, third. You hit us up, here'sthescenario.com, across all social media. We'll answer your questions. We'll get to the bottom of it. I'm one of your hosts, Mike Feeney, being joined with me, as always.
Brendan Sagalow, as well as...
Mike Cannon.
And now we're cooking.
And now we've brought the pan to a simmer.
I don't know. This feels like a very slow episode. We're all wearing black for some reason.
Yeah, we really showed up to our own funeral. Is this the last
I
one?
got some color in here, at least. Yeah.
I just have
Yeah, we
white.
all got
I have a white boombox.
That's cool.
Is it?
Yeah, that's a cool shirt.
Thanks, bud.
Thanks, everybody, for sending us questions to our Instagrams and stuff.
Yeah, we got really fired up that all of us came to the table with like, hey, I got a personal DM. Oh, I did too. You did too. And it turns out it's just one overzealous guy that made sure his question was not overlooked.
It's the
And
same
let's
guy.
let's shout him out on the list, Mr. Carlos. Finish it, Brendan. You're looking at it.
Orozico.
Oh.
I don't know. How do you say it?
Brendan, I would love
You just
for
call
you...
him Carlos Arroz con Pollo?
A rose Goya.
Carlos Orozo Taco Bell.
I would love for Brendan to be president only to see him try to spell foreign leaders' names or
Yeah.
pronounce them. Hello,
be a
Mr.
god-
Netanyahu.
It would be a goddamn nightmare.
Or just
Yeah.
reading just reading past presidents? Barack.
Yeah.
Barack Obama.
Other countries would. That's funny. Other countries wouldn't invade us because they'd be like, well, the whole country is run by a retard. I don't want to. I feel bad.
Who's this guy, Benjamin Franklin?
Sounds pretty cool, man. That guy rocked.
Also, I
guy
know he
sounds
wasn't
metal.
a president. Suck my dick. I just thought Benjamin was fun. So let's get to this. Let's get to the show because this isn't what the podcast is all about. And also, should we just start over? I was just gonna.
No.
What?
We can't start over. Keep going.
over.
I'm taking the wheel. All right, let's do Carlos's. Oh, fuck. my camera went out.
I'm taking the wheel. His camera promptly goes out. There's nothing more perfect than Brendan's inability to control himself.
All right, Carlos. Let's ask your stupid question.
All right, and again, here's the scenario.com. You'll find all of our social media there. Hit us up either individually or the show's Instagram is probably a better centralized place to send it, just because we're combing through a bunch of shit on our individual Instagram. So either way, thanks for hitting us up, Carlos Orozco. Question for Here's the Scenario: would you rather be Batman in the DC universe or Iron Man in the Marvel universe?
The thing is, there's so many different types of both of them. I mean, if we're talking the movies, then
Brendan, let's talk the movies that most of the populace knows, and not some fucking dweeby. In storyline 4 of the Marvel cinematic.
You're such a hypocrite, dude. I don't do that when you're talking rad or any.
That's because there's
80s.
one movie, you dumber.
No, you're always like, you guys didn't see the 1942 version of Mountain on the Side.
Did I?
Story.
There's no such movie. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? How dare you? And how dare you? As if you don't tell us each new incarnation of the McRib coming out. Oh, this one's different because it's a tangier sauce.
Well, I don't make fun of you for it. That's the point, is what I'm saying.
Wow.
Well, I do, and yes, you do.
I just did.
Yeah, how dare you? Let's start over.
I'd rather watch Batman in Mountain on the Side.
I would rather watch Batman on a mongoose.
I would say Batman in the other one. I think Batman is the if you're going, it's either Batman. You got to pick Batman, right?
Well, there's so many Batman movies. That's what I'm saying.
So let's break it down in terms of who these people are and why you would want to be each of them. They're both billionaires. Obviously, they're both high profile. Batman is hidden. Nobody knows that he's Batman and Bruce Wayne unless you're
cool.
unless you're in sub storyline fucking 68. But
and it's got to be a fucking. You got to be it's got to kind of be hot, to be walking around like he's fucks. Don't even know I'm fucking Batman.
Yeah, it's got to be super
that's
cool.
And also, that's like you let like one woman in, and she finds her. She thinks she's like special. She knows who Batman is, and then she squeals, and you hang her off the George Washington Bridge or something.
Well, his whole exactly, Catwoman, and that woman is Catwoman.
That's right. She can't swim. She was tossed into the Hudson.
But the whole thing with Batman is that Bruce Wayne is the act. He really is Batman. Ooh, yo. So
right, so this is just bare bones. Iron Man is known. He's also celebrated. So it depends how you want to approach life. Do you want to be the underground sensation known as Batman, and then Bruce Wayne is kind of this like, pissy billionaire, and that's how you're actually known? Or do you want to be, Mr. Billionaire, Mr. Cover of Forbes, who also doubles as a superhero? This guy is the most badass dude of all time. He doesn't even need to put on a suit. What's his deal?
Nah, if you're Iron Man, they're coming for you, man. They're gonna cancel you on Twitter or something like that. Iron Man would be canceled in 4 days. You're like, he was kind of a dick to me at the supermarket. Fuck him.
Well,
what has he done for charity?
He also banged that like Vogue writer or Vanity Fair writer immediately.
Yeah, there's something. He's got. It's coming. The New York Times article is coming.
Wait till his next movie release date.
A lot of vague sources are about to say some specific shit.
But also, I mean, he is really cool because he can like fly into space and stuff. But like, so could Batman and shit. You know what I mean?
Can he?
Batman can have a suit where he can go into space. Yeah.
Oh, but has he?
Not in the movies.
So that's just a new Batman suit that you would personally develop if you were Batman.
Yeah, I'd be really scared that people would come after my family.
Wait, Brendan, are you not Batman?
I'm Fat Man.
Oh,
I almost said it. I almost said it and threw it away with yesterday's garbage. I was like, surely this will never get a laugh.
Batman's life just seems really hard. Like emotionally, it seems really hard.
Yeah, I mean, well, that's another thing. So Batman really soberly deals with his issues. Every party he goes to, he gets the champagne and, tosses it over the side, so he's never fucked up. He can never mask exactly how he's feeling. The only way he medicates his emotion is by pummeling people with his fists.
love a good pummel.
Love that. That actually just kind of talked me into it.
Yeah, you got a pummel.
Yeah.
You have to hit people as hard as you can with not that padded hands. And then Iron Man is like shit-faced. Like he's like, he's kind of the hero. He's like Captain Sully, where he's in the suit. The suit does the majority of the work. You can program it to be its own superhero, and then you can almost be like a lifeless alcoholic inside of it.
Yeah. Does Iron Man do literally anything without his suit? Does he have any at least Batman still knows how to like fight though. He knows combat. Even if he wasn't in the suit, he just wouldn't be as good.
Yeah. Iron Man has like quips. He's really good at quips.
Yeah.
Yes, he's good. He's good at one-liners.
Yeah, and he's a real twat.
Like Tony Stark and Stephen Wright are just neck and neck.
So are we all on the
one-liners.
same page with Batman?
Yeah, I think we got a convoy for Batman.
Oh.
With the assist from the word Pummel.
Yeah, we would have never gotten the consensus without just a good pummeling.
Yeah. Do we have any more questions from fans or anything like that?
Yes,
I
they
don't know.
said, would you rather fight one duck-sized horse or 100 horse-sized ducks?
Who said that?
Oh, wait, it's the other way around.
I want horse-sized horses fighting ducks.
Yeah. I hate horses.
Imagine a bunch of quacking horses. What would you do? And then a bunch of
Their
neighing
quacks
ducks.
would be so loud.
Imagine a bunch of
Let me
ducks with
see.
their bills just being.
It was
I mean, can I get some sort of credit for how awesome that was?
That was good sound.
Kill it, Trell. Would you fight 100 duck-sized horses or one horse-sized duck?
It's a
Thank you for hitting
classic.
us up on Instagram.
It's a
I would
classic.
that is a classic question. I think I would fight
One answer here.
1,000 horse-sized,
So just 100.
100 duck-sized horses.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, that's the only answer.
I don't
Because
know.
A horse is like 600 pounds.
Yeah.
And the duck can
But
fly.
the problem is that the duck size. I didn't even think of that. But the
A
duck size.
600-pound flying thing is gonna
With, like, a
clobber you,
really-
dude.
a bill just
With one bite, dry bite.
Yeah, but are ducks like good at fighting? They just kind of go. and
You've
just, like,
seen a Canadian goose get angry.
that's a goose. That's not a duck.
we're talking mallards.
Duck,
here.
duck,
we're
goose.
talking green-headed mallards.
Yeah, but duck, duck, goose. Hello.
Yeah,
One,
ducks
two,
used to be
three.
my favorite animal. Just
What?
because I wanted to be different, so I wanted ducks to be my favorite
The
animal.
more I find out about you, the less I like.
Wow. That's
I
not
told
very
you guys
Ted
that-
Lasso of you.
I told you guys that story about me as a kid in Maine when I watched that like mallard try to kill the other mallard's ducklings. And
Oh my
I like
God.
fucking lost my mind and was trying to throw rocks at it to get it away from these little ducklings. And I think I ended up like just like hawking a fucking rock and like knocking its head clean off its body.
This is like
the babies? You killed the babies?
No. I think I killed the adult attacker.
this is like
I
a
might have killed the
deleted
baby, too.
scene from The Sopranos.
I probably killed
Yeah,
the
that
baby.
seems like a real suppressed memory right there.
My
where you're
mom-
like, I definitely was the hero.
My mom told me about it the other day, and I don't remember what she said, so I'm assuming I killed the babies.
Oh,
So-
no. Oh,
my
but you're
God.
right. I did just turn it into me being a hero out of self-preservation.
Yeah. Cut to 1997. You're just mowing them with a lawnmower.
Yeah,
Just breaking their legs so
it's
they
not
can't
even
walk.
It's not even in the same location. It just says baby duck farm, and then Mike's like,
Yeah. Please don't mow.
I'm like tarred and feathered, and I'm tarred and feathered in duck blood and feathers.
please don't mow. Is there one request? Do whatever you want to the guys, but for the love of God, don't mow them.
Don't mow around here, please. Oh my God.
It's a goddamn bloodbath.
I realized halfway through the story that I didn't remember how I told it the last time I told
That's
it.
wild.
There's gonna be a fucking Mike Cannon super fan like, this isn't adding up.
That's not exactly
In
how it
episode
goes.
subplot 3, there's actually a Mike
It's like,
Cannon
listen,
story where
listen, my past is what I make it. So fuck you.
Yeah.
You have nothing
constantly
to do
changing.
with You have nothing to do with how I protect myself.
Oh my God. Well, I don't know.
Well, thanks everybody for sending in questions. I don't know if we have any more, right?
We have our own we have your
We
book.
have our own questions. We have the big
Imagine
book
that
of
was
If.
it.
but-
That was the end of the show. We're like, cool.
If
Appreciate
Brendan,
you guys.
here's one. If Brendan were a rapper, would anything look different on his social media?
No, it would
Buddy,
not.
I gotta tell you, once you hit 30, you gotta find a new pose that isn't this because
I
8
barely
Mile
give the
called
finger.
and figure it out.
I know. Well, I'm like, I'm doing all these shows, and like Photo Juice is always there, and I'm getting to a point where I go, do we even have to take my picture anymore? I don't want to do this.
He loves it because you are unashamed to pose in the same way over and over in front of
not over and over.
He must just be
Not
like,
over and over.
Not
"So we're
over
gonna
and
do
over?
middle finger again.
You have the most headshots in New York City. What are you talking about?
The most middle finger headshots, or like the
Yeah.
Yeah, the most Eminem poster with the fucking with the snow hat over one
Yeah.
eye. The
I have it
baggy
right there.
pants,
I have
the
it right up
Jordan
in my
5s,
Show us.
and his,
I can't. I
no, you're right. Twisting your computer is too hard.
Why are you mad at me today? Because I made fun of
Yes.
Mountain on the Side.
Yeah, because you created the sequel I'm gonna write.
Well, you have to overlook my rap station. But there it is. It's behind it.
Oh
That's
yeah,
why I just get in the
it's
booth
past
every
the
time I
studio
feel-
in the distance.
Yeah, every time Brendan feels a passion for rhyming,
You have to look past Irv Gotti.
steps in the booth like Lil Wayne in the fucking hotel rooms.
Yeah.
I do like that you do have to either make a conscious decision to stare at Eminem or Mac Miller if you do want to rap
Or
in
Seinfeld.
Brendan's room.
Or Seinfeld, another hip hop legend.
Yeah, another yeah, old Signy is what he called himself. Young Sign. All right. Let's get into some questions here. I will internalize your comments as friends, and I will take that as criticism that I will not follow.
Well,
More middle
you even
more middle
updated it as your
fingers.
own story, so I think you're there emotionally. You realize it's kind of run its
No,
course.
because I still have to be funny. You know, you cunt. Why are you on Instagram? We're doing a podcast.
Me?
This is before Instagram. Did you upload
Feeney.
it now?
No. All right, here's a question. If you can inherit a comfortable home in any city in the world that you could use but not sell, stop laughing. That you could use.
Your logic fell right through the window.
What
You're
are you
like, "Why you
talking
on
about?"
You're like, why are you on
You are.
Instagram?
Well, because
how'd
you made
know?
it.
I wasn't.
Because you were?
No, because you commented on a fucking.
I said that I saw your story.
story.
When did you post it? Before the
right
podcast?
when we started. Right when we started.
Oh, when we
Interesting.
started.
Right when we started. What, Mike? This is not. You're not in this.
I am-
Okay, Cannon.
I've
Sit the
injected
fuck
myself.
back.
I've
Sit the
injected
fuck
myself,
back,
and I'm
dude.
now the arbitrator.
Sit the fuck back.
Brendan, I rule against you. I rule against you for trying to double your output, and I'm totally on the side of Feeney, who is mocking you.
Well, now we all know who I'm giving that middle finger to in all those pictures. The people that didn't
dad?
believe in me. All the
Your
teachers.
poor-
Your
that
dad
said I-
who loves and supports you.
Yeah, your poor lawyer father who thought you wearing G-Unit clothing was a phase.
He wasn't around for that. He wasn't around for that.
who prayed to any god that would listen. Please
Fix my son.
make this temporary.
Please fix my son.
Surely,
little
the
does he know.
double hoop earring in one ear won't last till he's 29 and a half.
Oh man, has there been a million sketches made about like white guy rapper conversion camp? Because if not, we got
that's
ourselves
gotta
some
be a
work to
sketch.
do, pal.
First of all,
Gotta make a sketch.
it's not even a sketch. We have to kidnap Brendan and bring him to the woods of Utah and really scare him straight.
Yeah, and then I just become a Mormon rapper.
Yeah. We'll just call it Scared
I
White.
got hose. About 9. I got hose.
But I respect them biblically.
Yeah. And we're all a family.
I've got wives.
Yeah, that was right there. I can't believe I did that.
Yeah, instead you said hose, 9.
Yeah. Well, that just goes to show those extra years. Okay. Here we go.
Question.
Question.
An age slam
Yeah,
against
was
us?
that
No,
an
that
age
was-
slam?
Yes. That was more of a comedy age kind of thing.
This,
but
this pod is all over the map.
I like that somebody
I'm enjoying
commented,
this.
I don't know if these guys like each other. And I would like to publicly answer that we do not.
No. That was actually the running title of the podcast. Was we don't like each other.
We like each other in twos, but when all three of us are together, it's
Yeah.
We all hate each other.
That's it's actually fun that you bring that up, considering Mormonism and multi-wives. It's very difficult to like two people the same at the same time. So that's why we're constantly teaming up on one another. However, we do it at a frantic pace. It changes from second to second.
It's like the game Crossfire.
It's just crazy.
It's just there's little ball bearings flying in every direction.
There's no answer for it too. There's no like, well, maybe if I just kind of sit out on this one. It's you guys are like, why are you sitting out?
Yeah. No, it's
dumb?
It's tough to find an answer when everybody is so defensive.
When every answer is wrong.
Speaking of answers, let's get some questions.
Okay, here you go. If you can inherit a comfortable home in any city in the world that you would use but not sell, where would you want it to be?
Malibu.
Malibu. That is a great fucking answer.
Overlooking the fucking ocean and hell yeah.
That's a good answer until that house falls into the Pacific Ocean.
But didn't even say
also a
you're
good answer.
living there or not selling it or something?
No, you're not selling it, so you just got to keep it. So it's just your place forever. It's not like you're going to flip a spot in Malibu.
I'll get fucking rock insurance or whatever the hell it needs to not
Mudslide insurance.
Well, that's what happened with all those fires. Like, didn't who's the dude from 300? Gerard Depardieu?
Butler.
Butler. That's
Depardieu.
It's got one of the easier last names to pronounce.
Are you ordering at a French restaurant? Yeah, I'll have the Depardieu.
Gerard Depardieu is the guy who played Christopher Columbus in 1492. He also was in that Katherine Heigl movie where she's like a hot 16-year-old and he's the father. It's so weird. You don't know
You're
who Gerard
doing it
Depardieu
again.
is?
It's they played a little movie called Mountain by the Sea.
I'm just explaining my knowledge to you guys because I feel like I have a lot to pass on.
I'll tell you what you have a lot of knowledge of mediocre rom-coms that no one ever saw. There's
is like
a lot of that.
This is like a father-daughter rom-com.
Ew.
Again,
It's like a Woody Allen movie.
It's just shit they made in the 90s, man. It's not my fault. And I guarantee other people know who fucking Gerard Depardieu is in this pod.
I have heard that name before.
100%.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ. But either way, yeah, their houses burned up in the stupid fires
Oh, jeez.
in Malibu.
Malibu's a
man,
great
that guy's
answer.
nose sucks.
Gerard Depardieu's? Dude, it's like
Oh
fat
my
Owen Wilson's nose.
God.
It's insane.
Dude, let me share this.
All right, one
I'm not
second.
allowed again. It is.
Blame Zoom.
It hurts
Stop
me
looking
every
at me
time.
like it's
no,
a personal
you
attack.
change your settings.
Yeah,
you don't have
can't.
to. Yes, you can.
No, you
Look
have
at
to
this.
do it manually every single time.
Look at this.
Oh, that nose sucks.
Look at this.
That nose sucks.
This thing is
That-
crazy.
That is the nose of a alcoholic elf.
Oh yeah, because
Yeah.
look how different he looks.
Yeah, dude,
Nah,
that
the
is
nose is
that
big.
is pure whiskey blisters.
This
all
looks
over
like-
his face.
This looks like White Girls 2 or something like. It just looks like
Ugh.
they look like they're faked.
Yeah, this is the type of face that used to get acting roles.
Well, it's this one, right?
Oh my
No,
god.
I mean he still acts too. He's a good actor.
Oh no.
Yeah, he's just got that fucking gin blossom face.
Yeah. Jealousy.
He looks like every little league coach I had, just beat red booze face. That's just telling me how to drag bunt.
Yeah. He looks like I can't think of anything.
Looks like a guy who. All right, I'll go.
Looks like
He
Brendan.
looks like
Brendan if he continues his lifestyle.
Oh, I'm changing up. I
looks
stopped
like- he
drinking.
looks
I'm
like a guy-
stretching in the mornings. Anyway,
Feeney.
the time has passed because Brendan needed to talk about his stretching.
this is an against Brendan episode. I see. I'm just gonna sit back in the cut, read my little questions, answer my little answers, and move the fuck on.
I'll get the next one. Let's go.
If you think that that's gonna stop us, you got another thing.
That's
right up.
basically you're basically the kid who just tucks his head in and
Yeah.
holds it, and you're like, well, now
Oh,
to try and
sweet.
find a spot.
Yeah. Sweet, a flesh ball to beat.
Yeah. All right. So what house would you like to inherit in what state or country?
I've been looking at a lot of so TikTok will take you to look at this remote ass place or check
Utah.
out. Yeah, Utah, but there's a place in Switzerland. I forget the fucking city, but it's like between these mountains and it has a waterfall and everybody lives in a Keebler elf, beautiful fucking house.
Yeah.
It's
And
green as
everyone's happy.
Yeah, it's green as far as the eye can see. It's like it just looks like the least stress you can experience as a human being, and it's like the fucking 3D projection of a sound machine.
Yeah, I'm laughing, picturing like a Switzerland city that's really happy that then Mike moves there and everyone's it just changes the whole vibe of the town. Everybody's against each other. Everybody gets really defensive. You're walking around like, you dress like that? Jesus.
This used to be the Smile City. Now it is Frown Town.
It's Frown Town.
Switzerland's oh my God, Switzerland looks so fucking beautiful.
Yeah, dude. Not to mention, have you ever seen those websites about Switzerland Tinder or whatever? It's like every chick, no matter what. I mean, and dude, I assume, but all of the people there are like 8s and above. Yeah, I mean, who doesn't want to live exactly right there?
Yeah,
who doesn't want to live there?
I'm also taking that answer.
I mean, what happens when you need to like go buy anything though?
Well,
what do you mean?
Grocery stores.
Like, do you see any?
No, but the grocery stores are like your neighbor. Like your neighbor makes butter, and the other one makes milk. And
wow!
Then you grow weed.
Look at that.
Yeah, I mean, yes,
I might
so
move
you got a
here.
Town. All right,
yeah.
I'm actually just gonna go. Let's make it a point where, guys, patreon.com/scenariopod.
Wow.
If we reach when we reach 1,000 patrons, we're just gonna move to Switzerland and start the podcast outside.
I'm just looking at these pictures. I'm the happiest I've ever been.
Right?
Oh my God.
This is why it's my TikTok used to be, and algorithm in general in the internet used to like feed the seething rage beneath. But now, like, I've kind of gamed it where my whole algorithm is like peaceful Switzerland towns. It's fucking awesome.
Yeah. You really have to fix your algorithm up on TikTok. You like the wrong thing, all of a sudden you're a pedophile. Okay. Okay. If you could,
are you talking about?
You know exactly what I'm talking about. Shut up.
I don't. I just told you what my algorithm was.
TikTok, it made me so mad, actually, because with the whole thing with Feeney's video, I was like, they took that down, but they're allowing like 12-year-olds with tits to jump around. Like, nobody's got a problem
also,
with
like,
that shit.
Like, even like Whitney Cummings posted, like, here's how to hide all your drugs, and was like putting weed, like actual weed in like her bra. Like, all of these things where you're like, that would have been flagged. We talked about weed in one of our sketches, and it got taken down.
That would be funny if you just started reporting Whitney Cummings.
Yeah, right? Because of her last name. It's a curse word.
All right, next
okay.
question.
If you could have permanent possession of any single object in the world, what would you want it to be? Any single object in the world. Could be a building, could be an animal.
The ring.
The ring. My precious.
Nuva.
my precious Nuva ring.
Just a glowing Nuva ring that'll shut down every woman's reproductive system when placed on her finger.
I want to just own the Disney monorail and just be the driver of the monorail.
I mean, that is something you can achieve.
That
Guys,
really is where my life is going to go.
When we reach 2,000 patrons, Brendan will move from Switzerland to Disney World to become a full-time monorail
I can
driver.
I can do the announcements. The announcements are please stand clear of the doors. Por favor, manténganse alejados de las puertas. That's the monorail announcement.
I wanted to hate that. I grew nails while you were saying it because I wanted to just slice you up. And then I just loved it.
That's what I do. I turn people around. If I could, permanent possession, permanent. That's huge.
A gun.
Yeah. Maybe a cheeseburger.
Just a never-ending cheeseburger.
No.
That would be fun if you just like and then it just grew back in your hand.
I'm starting to actually feel what the poison of these bad foods is, dude, because like I'm trying to be healthy and stuff. So now my body is like at that fork in the road where it's like, hey man, we were going down Poison Central for a long time and my body was feeling fine, but now it's like dude, if you have a burger, you're fucked. Because
I don't think your body was ever feeling fine. I think you were just able to overcome it.
You were just numbing it.
Yeah, I guess. Oh, yeah, I guess so. I was just like, this is how I live. Just diarrhea all the
Well,
time.
it's a good thing that Brendan is so hip hop that he drove by the fork in the road and went straight.
That's fun. This is fun. I know a house, a nice castle. I think would be awesome. Not like an old castle, like a modern castle. That'd be kind of cool.
Are there
I feel
modern
like
castles?
this is like a walking around object. I don't think this is like a domicile. I think this is
Permanent
like
possession of any single object. Could be anything. Any object in the world. Maybe.
Yeah, I think you got to go a big house then. That's smart.
Yeah,
I think
like
I would
a
have
really nice car.
a gold
Yeah, but-
bar,
Car goes bad.
like a full gold bar. That's what I
Why?
want.
What would you do with that?
I'll just
Just
sell
the
off
least
pieces of
useful
it.
thing.
How many bikes can I get with this? How many BMX bikes can I get with this?
How many tacos can you fit in your house?
Why are you getting so mad at me? You're doing the same thing to me. You're doing the same thing to me. You fuck.
Yeah, Brendan, I'm a hypocrite.
And I'm
So
just
funny
a
'cause
hippo.
We have the progression.
And Feeney's a crit.
we have the progression of Brendan clean shaven, mustache, full beard.
Yeah, cool. That was a nice, clean, friendly thing that you said.
Yeah, we get him in once in a while. What's next?
Okay, here's another thing. If you could have had a starring role in one film already made, which movie would you pick?
What was that?
Oh, I also just realized I never answered the last question.
Hold on, hang
About-
on.
Wait,
Wait. We're not there. What is your face, Brendan? What was your face? Why did
Feeney
you pause?
didn't catch it at all. It was so funny.
Oh, so it was between you and him, but I mixed messages. I got it.
Feeney, I went like this. I went, if you could have a starring role in one film already made, what would it be?
So for the last one, I'd probably pick an endless iced coffee. And now we continue.
That's a great answer.
Right?
I've always wanted
Just
an endless blunt.
iced-
Oh man,
You just smoke it down and then it kind of grows out. Smoke it down, grows out.
Are-
That would be fun.
are we allowed to like make up things though, or is it just like a permanent possession of a real object?
Does it say real?
Well, no.
Okay.
No,
so
okay.
There it is. So, but for
Starring
this next one, if
role.
you could act in any movie already made, what
Obviously,
are you doing?
8 Mile. 8 Mile Rad, and then whatever.
I'm not rad. That's not rad. I don't want to star in rad. It's perfect as is.
You're like, I'd ruin it. I can't.
Yeah.
I
I love
can't.
how you think you'd do better than Marshall.
No, I wouldn't. It would be fat 8 Mile. It'd be like, I'd be eating a
Yeah,
burger
Brendan-
over the trash.
Brendan actually ate the miles.
The end, he doesn't walk; he just takes a cab.
Yeah. I'm waiting for my Uber.
Brendan, that's your sequel is ATE Mile.
8 Mile. Oh, I get it. Why does that keep happening? What the fuck?
Goodbye.
Because you keep pressing your phone. I watched.
No, I'm
I
not.
watched you
No, I'm not.
press
I'm
it.
press-
I watched you press it.
I'm not pressing my phone. I'm pressing escape so I could check how much time we have.
Well,
Left.
escape is probably definitely
Something that you won't be able to do. Now,
Eight escape. ATE escape.
So, Mike, what would you do?
It
You're
would
such
be
a
The
cunt.
Shining. I would be I would be Jack Nicholson in The Shining. That's it.
Oh, that's yeah.
I just want that role, man. I want the kind of like, the
Yeah.
father who's looking to be inspired and, it kind of seems a little unhinged or intense, but then it just progressively goes off the rails.
Yeah,
and
that
plus,
makes
I want
sense.
that.
I feel like
I want that
that could-
filming experience.
I feel like that could really happen to you.
Yeah, it will.
Like
Here.
you personally.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like we're going to have to Brendan and I are going to have to answer so many how did you not see this coming questions.
Yeah. Oh, what you guys don't know is that dead squirrel was from me.
Yeah.
People are going to go, how did you not see this coming? And we go, oh, we did. We did.
Yeah.
Every
I
sign was there.
haven't slept in months thinking about the ramifications of
There were-
what'll eventually boil over.
So many threats. but like disguised as comedy. No, just straight threats.
Yeah, we listened to your podcast. It couldn't be more obvious.
It read like the walls of a psychiatric ward.
We might have to arrest you guys as accomplices for not saying anything.
Oh, you would totally go down with me for sure because you both told me to do it.
What? It'd be cool to star in Superbad. That'd be cool to like be like Jonah Hill or Michael Cera in that movie.
Yeah, you think you're young enough?
No.
Wasn't Jonah Hill like
Maybe.
30?
Yeah. He was pretty old. I think if I shave my face and I could do that, I could be Jonah Hill in that movie.
I don't think so.
Okay. Well, thanks for believing in me.
Believing in?
Thanks for believing
I
in me.
will.
Sorry, I drank scissor.
I think a good
Feeney
one-
could be Shooter McGavin in Happy Gilmore.
For
Oh,
sure.
that'd be fun.
100%.
What? But just a little cuntier, sassier.
But I wanted something with like, I wanted to work with Scorsese. So I was thinking like some sort of Goodfellas thing, but maybe,
Mean
or
Streets.
you know what? Or do, I'll try to do Don Rickles in Casino.
That's
That's a
fun.
great role.
Oh, I also definitely could be Robert De Niro in Cape Fear.
Oh yeah, you got those fucking...
I could spiral
Yeah.
off that.
I could
Also,
see
I
you
would.
trying to rape a 15-year-old.
Yeah. What?
It seems that weird that you identified with that role so clearly. I could definitely see myself doing that.
I forgot
But
about that part, but now
That's
I'm
the whole
more sold.
movie.
No, isn't it mostly the wife?
No.
Yeah,
The
it
wife's
is.
in the way.
15-year-old only come. Oh yeah, that's right. Actually, yeah. Never mind.
Counselor.
Yeah, that's Brendan's role.
Just
No, don't pull that off.
Don't put it on me.
Brendan,
Yeah.
no, Brendan's a
No.
rapist of kids. Yeah, so that actually makes the most sense.
No, my mind feels weird not because seeing you without tattoos on your knuckles now. I'm like, it feels very you.
I would love. I just want to be in a Scorsese movie where he does some sort of like pan up, and I'm doing dips on top of textbooks.
Yeah.
Like that's
That'd
what
be
I want to
awesome.
do.
That
That
would be
scene is
fucking
cool.
awesome. Or like whoever Leo's character was in The Departed. That would be a cool fucking
He
character.
did the same exact shot for both Cape Fear and Leo in The Departed, except
in the
Leo
beginning.
was facing camera and the other one was facing away with the weights
So
of
cool.
justice on his back.
God, Scorsese is cool. What a good fucking movies.
I just want to do like film a 70s movie where they were doing a ton of blow on set and just see what that's like.
Yeah, that would be cool.
Can
Or
you
like a
imagine
Ron
taking-
Jeremy film.
Dude, how like legitimately fun, and maybe this is just for me, but how legitimately fun would it be to do like pure 70s uncut cocaine, just
George
two
Young.
big bumps, and then take
George
a fucking
Young.
fireman's axe to an oak door with a terrified actress who's been just screamed at for 6 months on the
Yeah.
other side. I mean, for real, how much fun?
Yeah, that would be super fun to change Shelley to Shelley Don't Vol.
Well, do you know that Jack Nicholson was apparently like, I mean, not only just so yacked out of his face, but he also was like a volunteer fireman. So they had a prop door at first, and the first swing with the axe, he exploded it into smithereens. And they were
Whoa.
like, well, we can't have that. So
Yeah,
they had to
yeah.
bring in like a real oak door. And that's why he's just fucking chopping
Yeah.
it the fuck down.
Man, doing any one of those movies like just fucking yacked out on coke would be so awesome. Any
Why
kind of
not?
movie like that.
Why not for the Patreon? And
We
Feeney,
do
this'll be a
coke.
good. Yeah, this will be a good first time to try cocaine. We'll do coke and then film something.
See, that feels like that would be one of those things where it sounds like it's going to be fun, and then we just watch the
Yeah.
raw footage afterwards, and it's just awful all
Embarrassing.
around.
Yeah. Well, we have to have somebody there not on cocaine.
The whole
Jacob,
time-
Jacob can film us.
Hey, if there's coke around, Jacob ain't doing not that.
Oh, really?
Oh, I don't
that
know.
much of a problem?
Brendan,
No.
your understanding of sentence structure is baffling.
Well, halfway
Jacob
through it,
won't not do.
Halfway through that, I
On
realized
that.
the man has
halfway
a
through
job
that,
in the
this is also-
workforce, and
this is also a free episode. Yeah, I don't want to.
he
but the-
just got a drug test to get a job.
Yeah. No, we'd film ourselves doing coke and then touching our teeth, going, so numb.
It's like they're not there, but they're there.
Yeah, whoa.
Yeah, you really do lick your teeth like you just got your braces off every time you do cocaine.
Yeah.
Oh, that was such a weird feeling.
Yeah, just a slippery urinal on your face.
Okay, here's another question. If you could be sculpted by any artist in history, who would
Some
you
say I
choose?
am, and by God.
Okay, that's a great answer. That's a great answer. I would also say that, but by the devil.
You just have horns
I feel
coming
like
out of your
I
cock.
feel like Michelangelo is very generous in his like muscle tone of the people. He's pretty unforgiving when it comes to the dick though. But they do that purposely to make you look like more of a god. They got to take you down a little bit.
Well, and also they were super into kids' dicks, and that's kind of like why that was popular back then.
I think it's actually because
It's
were
true,
the
Brendan.
I think it was actually
believe
because
you.
the sculptors were never the athletic type. So what they did is they would make these athletic Adonises, but with tiny dicks, because that way, like women would be like not attracted to the Adonises because they're like, oh, he's good looking with muscles, but he's got a tiny dick, as we all know from all these statues of all the tiny dick people all over the place.
yeah.
Let's go to the little like weird guy who's a little
The
sculptor who's in the
Yeah,
dark
yeah.
most of the day.
Isn't
I
it
actually
funny that
sculpted a sculptor, and it's got a huge penis. It's got like an elephant.
Yeah,
dick.
One didn't make the Vatican.
Isn't it funny that that's how life works? Like Tom Brady, you'd love to think that he has a small dick, but he's for sure just absolute hanging a mule. And it's just
Is he?
so, I mean, I guarantee it because that's how life works. God drops all of the gifts into one basket, and then Danny DeVito's the rest of us like it's twins. Like that's just how it is.
That's so funny. I always assumed that the sculptures had those small penises because those guys had small penises.
No,
Like,
it's not true to life.
then wouldn't the people be like, "Whoa, man, hey"?
Well, that's why they do it 100 years after they're dead.
Oh, okay.
But for real, the reason or one of the reasons is because like kids' dicks were sexy and they were just like doing that.
Why do you think people find kids' dicks sexy? Because you could fit the whole thing in your mouth,
Probably
like balls and cock.
balls, cock, and a little bit of asshole.
A little bit, please. All right. Next question.
Feeney, no, you don't want to weigh in?
Trying to continue to work. In this,
Continue. Start.
got to keep my options open.
Yeah, buddy. I don't know if you're reading the tea leaves, but your one option is us, kid. Let's fucking. You better invest.
I don't know. There's been a lot of times. There's been a lot of times where the both of you have said something questionable that you both realize you shouldn't have, and then look to me and go, "Why did Feeney come in on this?" And that'll be played for the courts.
Nah.
Buddy, we are two drowning so-and-sos grabbing at your ankles.
I'm just elbowing you down as I try to get to the surface.
The boat that says success is just going away. Feeney's like, please.
And every time my arm gets out, you guys are like, and then if we took kids in their butthole, and then I'm like,
Yeah, Brendan and I are both Wilson floating away from your raft.
Oh my God, that is so funny. Okay. If you were to have your entire wardrobe designed for you by a single clothing designer for the rest of your life, who would you select? FUBU. Sean John.
Oh, South Pole.
Shady Limited.
Oh, I wore South Pole unironically for like 3 weeks.
Yeah.
Yeah,
3 weeks.
Yeah, it was bad. South Pole sucks.
I don't know. I don't know who. I don't know any designers.
Dior?
Really.
Hugo
Pop
Boss,
Smoke.
It'd probably just
the
be like
maker of the
Banana
Nazi
Republic.
uniform.
Feeney, what'd you say?
I'd probably just pick like Banana Republic because those things are nice and heavy, and I feel like they're like good quality.
Yeah, I don't even know anybody.
But I should probably pick like Dior or Versace or something like that.
I'm going Lululemon. I want Lululemon to design my suits, my formal wear, as well as my sweatpants and just general leisure.
I'm picking Kanye so that I just start walking around in a Glad bag.
So you can look like you're fucking fresh off the Nebuchadnezzar.
Nebuchadnezzar was a person, not a thing.
No, it was the ship from the Matrix. And they were all wearing potato sack outfits that looked like Kanye's designs. Yeah.
Oh my God!
But it was an actual. It was a. But it was. It was a person.
No, it was the ship.
Dude, that is.
I
such
promise
a good
I'm
pull.
right.
604 to 562 BCE, Nebuchadnezzar was the greatest king of ancient Babylon during the period of the Neo-Babylonian Empire.
I'm talking in the movie.
Well, maybe it was named after that king.
Probably.
Yes.
Okay.
They didn't just like put a bunch of letters together and go Nebuchadnezzar.
Well, that king.
Everyone
used
say a
to
syllable.
That king used to wear some pretty generic-looking slides.
Yeah. For 480 euro.
All right, so
Okay.
if you want some extra bonus content from the three boys here, sign up patreon.com/scenariopod. We do, 3 extra hours of podcasting basically every single week. I put a bunch of content up there early. Sags and Feeney put a bunch of stuff up there early. We just did our first ever watch along. We watched Kong versus Godzilla. So you can enjoy that with us. We are slapping a shitload of content, different kinds of stuff all over that page. So join up for as low as $5 per month. Patreon.com/scenariopod. All things for this podcast. Here's the scenario.com. You got our social media, everything. Write in, DM us your questions, your comments, all that stuff. Write a review up on iTunes, anywhere you get podcasts. Write a review. It helps the show. Subscribe to our YouTube. Do all the free things that are a slight pain in the ass to you, but actually result in real dollars and cents for us. We would very much appreciate it.
Yeah.
You know, we actually do like each other.
Yeah. Contractually. We're actually contractually obligated to like each other. And yeah, if you guys can't afford it or whatever, just listen to this podcast and tell your friends. That's fucking huge. That's the lowest you could do, is just tell your friend. If you guys are on a road trip, just slap these 3 idiots on, see what your friend says. If they don't fucking duck out of the car and roll, then we got another person that likes.
Well, that's
us,
what's good about this show is you can
yeah.
kind of come in and come out whenever you want, because it's complete escapist goofery. We're just doing hypotheticals here. It's no social or political shit, so you're not going to have a weird, uncomfortable ride with your pal. Just pass it along. Let them know that you got 3 funny goofuses that you'd like them to be into.
And you can play along, too, which is cool. So a couple more questions, and then we'll leave you on your merry way. So if you were stranded forever on a desert island and could have only one book to read, which would you want? And I'm going to choose a pageless, a wordless book. So I make the book. You get what I'm trying to say.
No.
It would be filled with horribly grammatic sentences and even this.
What's happening? What's happening right now?
The coffee's kicking in.
Wait, so you want... Oh, you're going to write the book.
I'll write the book, yeah.
So it's a journal.
Yes, a journal.
Okay.
And Frank's diary, but with no words in it.
Well, at first you said pageless. Then you said wordless. Then you said, I write. Then you panicked.
Hey.
Then you rung around the rosy.
I know. My gun's on the floor. I know I was wrong there.
I don't know if you've been watching the news, but that doesn't mean things stop. That's just when the thing gets escalated. Yeah. So go ahead, lay your weapon down. I'll fucking...
Yeah, big mistake.
Oh no, he's grabbing his gun behind his head.
He's got a gun taped to the back of his head.
You only get one book?
One book.
It's easy then, dude. A single Holy Bible.
Yeah, I will have the Quran. Just to go, what the hell are these guys talking about?
I can't read these shapes.
You're reading it upside down and backwards. You're like, I don't see it.
Go like, wait a minute.
Is it left to right or right to left or bottom to top?
Yeah.
All right, so Brendan's picking the Quran. Feeney's picking the Bible. I've realized that I haven't
You got to do the Torah.
Yeah.
No.
Oh, that was sharp.
That was sharp. I didn't even mean it, but I just wanted to, I mean, I meant it, but I didn't mean it. I haven't been able to sit down and read a book in a while, and I've wanted to listen to an audiobook, but instead I've just, filled my head with misinformation through podcasts and just consider that reading. But
Mike picks Sebastian Maniscalco's Stay Hungry.
It's a great book.
It is a good book, but I just thought that would be funny to the one book on a desert island, Sebastian Maniscalco's autobiography or whatever.
I'm just sitting in the sand looking at the sun like, what am I doing here?
Yeah, aren't I embarrassed?
Why am I on an island?
Okay.
All right,
know.
everybody.
I can barely
Thanks
read.
Thanks for listening, everybody. We'll see you next week on Here's the Scenario.
The scenario.
Here's the Scenario is Mike Feeney, Mike Cannon, and Brendan Sagalow. Executive producers Robert Kelly and Matt Kleinschmidt for the Laugh Button Podcasts. For more information about the show, visit here'sthescenario.com.
The scenario.